Yo, 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 welcome to the
Yo,
show.
YouTube, what's good? Y'all already know. Sunday, we're going to talk about the expected buys inside the Robinhood taxable brokerage account. This week, it will be May 21st and May 23rd, and it's going to be a combined amount of $160. If you're new here, we're going to talk about a couple of these stocks and ETFs right here. And we talk about Robinhood investing, dividends, the Roth, all that good stuff, savings accounts, credit cards. If you're into that, like, subscribe, join the channel. So, starting things off this week, we will be buying a little bit of VTI. That's a total stock market ETF. Just zero point zero 0.05 shares of that, estimated around $13.15. In terms of stocks, on Tuesday, some of our deposit will be going into Johnson and Johnson, J&J. It's a stock we're down on. We've been down on Johnson and Johnson, but it's finally starting to come back. We're down only like maybe 3.5, 4% at this point. We've been dollar cost averaging, but their ex dividend date is coming up, so that's definitely a pushing factor to get this buy and a lot of these buys, to be honest. Next on our list, we have Main, a quarter share of that monthly payer. So whenever is always a good time to buy a monthly paying stock or ETF. This one here, Main, it's been performing well. Definitely love what it's been doing so far. Same with Stag, another monthly payer. It's a REIT and realty income. Lots of monthly payers. But we're getting some Stag as well, half a share of that, $18.50, realty income just $8.25, because I feel like I'm already pretty heavily weighted in realty income, and even though they have been recovering from their lows, let's see how long this will go. I don't want to stop my buys in but I want to just slow them down. Finally, we have on our Tuesday list the Camping World, 0.15 shares of that. And why am I buying Camping World? I think I still have a strong conviction in the company. I definitely bought in for the dividends. Robinhood saying it's a 4.87% yield right now, but I think that may very well be wrong. It's more in like 2.4 if anything. A couple sites say 4.8, but I have done the math, and unless I'm missing something, it's the sites that are saying 2.4. I'm more in line with those, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Camping World is trading at $20.52. Their average cost is $25.59. I mentally, I did put a block to buying this, but I'm like, now I'm thinking like now is the time I should be buying it, especially if I do have any inkling of hope for this company. So the 3 months chart, never even looked at this, but it's down. Wow, down, very down. It's like playing the same game that Tesla's playing. A year to date, I'm guessing, yeah, same thing. Similar story. Similar enough. 1 year down 22.83%. 5 years, that's what it's looking at, and max time, that's what it's looking like. So definitely has had its highs. Camping World has had its lows as well. Like wow. Long term, well, analysts are saying to buy. I would I think it's well worth looking into the financials of this company. It seems like they've done at least more often than not recently. They've either beat or just met their earnings. We're having Q2 um 24 coming up sometime. But they also pay a dividend. Yeah, I mentioned that before. Not a high dividend yield. I think they've cut it since I've bought in initially. But I will spend an hour or so, like a decent chunk of time, let's say, looking into this, looking into their financials, their earnings, and making a decision. I think it's a good opportunity to DCA. I know that they'll at least come back to where my average cost is if I lower this. Well, not, I mean, the lower it is, the easier it is for the stock to recover to it, right? But yeah, that's the idea. So it will be one of my last buys on Tuesday, and there is the ex-dividend date coming up as well, which is really what put it in on my radar. But yeah, that's gonna be all the buys. Estimated $79.03 of spend at about $1 of change right there. Um, so on Thursday the 23rd, in terms of where our golden four, we're buying on the SPY point 2 shares of that, estimated $15. Getting some more main, some more stag. New to the list, also getting some more realty income. New to the list is Starbucks. Actually, for realty income, I should say that I'm relatively aggressive. I would have bought way less of realty income, even on the 16th. The blue means I squeezed it in, like it wasn't on my original plans to buy realty income or WTER, or in this case, to selling it. But I realized that I was so close to making like $3 a share or $3 a share in dividends each month that I just did the math and figured out how much I needed to own. So hopefully the math was correct, and buying it on the 16th, which was last week Thursday, 21st, which is this Tuesday, and then the 23rd, which is like this Thursday coming. That should give me just the amount I need by the ex-dividend date, which I think is usually like the 26th or so, to make $3 at least for if I hold them, and if they continue with that path, I'll be making $3 each and every month from realty income. That's a cool milestone that I am looking forward to. But jumping back to the two new ones, we have waste management here. We're getting 0.11 share of that, which is about $23.16. I'm wondering why I was so specific about the 1 1. Probably it's just what worked. Starbucks, we're getting 0.19 shares of that, $14.25. This might be a little bit more than I actually plan to invest, but this is fine. I mean, usually there might be a stock that is lower than my estimations and it works out where it's break even, or if it is over, that's fine. That's why I have the extra bit in my buying power to cover things like that. So that is the portfolio, well, the plans for the portfolio for the week. I don't really see myself adding anything extra unless maybe Ford goes below 12. Definitely will be picking up a few shares. If Starbucks maybe goes down lower, maybe I'll bump this up a little bit. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.